What's up, MEGO fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. I love that song, guys. Intimidating. Just like the MEGO that we're going to be discussing today. From the world's greatest super pirates, we bring you Blackbeard. Let's bring this guy a little closer. This is a Figures Toy Company reproduction of the 1975-1976 MEGO's World Greatest Super Pirates line. Everything about Blackbeard was intimidating. From the name to the style, the look. Really cool sword there. It was a no-brainer for MEGO when they came up with the Super Pirates line to add Blackbeard, who is, or I should say was, a real person. And we'll get into that. His name was Edward Teach. He was born in 1680. Died in, I believe, 1718. Didn't live very long. And yet we're still talking about this figure today. So much so MEGO wanted to do an action figure of him. A very cool action figure, I might add. Once again, this is a figure I didn't have as a kid growing up. I didn't really know too much about the Super Pirates lines. They weren't out long enough. They were here today and gone tomorrow. And yet they have lasted decades with the ability to build momentum in the collecting community. They are highly sought after, especially Blackbeard. Blackbeard's one of the most sought after. As you can see, I'll get you some close shots of him. This reproduction of him is done beautifully. You would have to be just a diehard MEGO fan, collector, historian, to be able to tell the difference. Let's see if I can get you a close-up shot. And the cool thing about Classic TV Toys and Figures Toy Company, who manufactured this MEGO, they'll label their equipment and accessories and stuff. You can see the CTV on there, Classic TV Toys, on that really cool sword. This figure and the Jean Lafette figure are the hardest to find. The vintage Super Pirates are the hardest to find. The Blackbeard and the Jean Lafette. They're the hardest to find, and they're the most sought after. Very difficult to get these guys. But guys, guess what? With Figures Toy Company and Classic TV Toys teaming up, the search is over. Price point wise, this figure costs a little of nothing. A vintage one, about a few thousand. As you can see, this is a C10 museum quality example. But a vintage one, mint in box, is going to cost you a lot of money. These, once again, due to the fact that these guys were super hard to find. And another cool thing about this particular Blackbeard is he's on the MEGO heavy body. So he's got the stomach He's on that heavy body that they used for the Penguin and a few other figures back in the 70s. And it was MEGO did this because they wanted Blackbeard to add to that intimidation factor. He was this larger than life character. He comes with a sword, really cool one. He's got a pistol and it's tucked in, and you have to trust me on this, guys. It's in there. It's tucked on the side of his belt. Let's turn this guy around. Here's the side, and here's the other figures. We covered. We haven't covered Captain Patch yet. Jean Lafitte. We did Jean Lafitte last week, and we did Long John Silver a few weeks prior to that. Just awesome figures. Once again, I wish I knew about these guys when I was a kid growing up. I would have begged my parents to get these guys for me because, once again, you know, I'm a big pirate fan. This is just a beautiful picture. It's a cutout, and you can cut along the lines. We won't be cutting anything here, but you could cut along the lines. It's a beautiful picture of the figure in all of his glory. If that's not intimidating, I don't know what is. And this box is made, it's been replicated perfectly. The only telltale is that this is not a actual vintage box. It's the Classic TV Toys mark that they left on it. Once again, that's the cool thing, because we want to respect the vintage MEGOs. So guys, we can have our cake and eat it too. Guys, tell me what you think about Blackbeard. Do you have Blackbeard? Are you looking for Blackbeard? If you're looking for him, once again, he's not hard to find. I bought this set of all 4 of the World's Greatest Super Pirates for about $66. And that included shipping and handling. So you can't lose. For $66, guys, we know action figures that you can't even get for $66. Let alone getting what, 4 action figures for $66. That's a good price, guys. And great quality. And I say great quality because basically ours is for museum purposes. He's never going to come out of his box. So there he will stand for eternity in our museum. The infamous Blackbeard. And he's got a little mark on his face. That came with him. There was no quality control in the 70s, and obviously there's no quality control now. You get those little things and marks and stuff on figures and stuff, and I tend not to reorder or do anything like that because it's a part of the figure, and it makes the figure, to me, it makes them even more, you know, exclusive. Guys, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Guys, we have a ton, I mean a ton of figures that we'll be doing reviews on. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Guys, the week is still young. We got some surprises coming up. Stay tuned. You know the drill, guys. You know the drill. Grab your favorite beverage, hop on the couch, kick back, and tune in to the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. And with that being said, guys, God bless. and keep collecting.